God got me in the Psalms, I could tell, spin fast. I just always gotta keep it real, spin fast. All fast, yeah. All fast, all fast, all fast, yeah. All facts, all facts, yeah. All facts, all facts, all facts, yeah. All. Thinking God and thinking God again. I don't fit into your box of trends. Lately, all this music sound the same.
Yo, what is up?
That song was nasty.
Woo!
It was
facts,
nasty.
Facts. I don't know the facts. I know the facts. You know the facts. We know the facts. We know the facts. I'm sending the facts. In the office, I'm sending the facts.
You're giving them some competition.
Yeah.
Don't let them know what your nighttime job is, man.
No, man. Like I'll be in the studio cooking. I'm like, oh, facts. You know I produced that track, right?
I bet you did. You know.
Welcome to Brew Bros, guys.
Funny thing is, he just heard this song like 10 minutes ago.
I did,
and he already knows it.
Can you tell the people who?
Oh, that was Aaron Cole, man.
Aaron Cole,
a young monster. Supposedly he's only 19 years old.
19.
Yes. But that was a hot.
Why is it that everybody like younger than me has a deeper voice than I do?
And better at rapping? No, I'm just kidding.
No.
I have no idea. You might want to ask
your
parents.
Hit me up, Aaron Cole. Hit me up.
That song was called Facts. And one fact is the tea that we're sipping today is delicious.
Ooh, it is delicious. It is Passion Tango herbal tea.
How does it make you feel when you sip it?
It makes me feel like I want to go to a tango. Like I want to do the tango.
The tango.
Because it's Passion Tango herbal tea. It's actually from Starbucks. It's a
shout out Starbucks.
Tea. Yeah,
shout out Starbucks.
Last week we had the same kind of tea. It's Tabana.
This one's way better though. The other one was good.
Try this real quick. Woo! He's drinking it down. He's drinking. Woo! Babyface is getting filled. He's getting filled with the spirit of the Black Panther.
I don't really taste too many teas that are like sweet as well.
So you like this one better than the last time?
Because it's sweet.
You like this one better than last time?
Yeah.
Okay.
It's sweet. It's sweeter.
Sweeter. Yeah, it's Passion Tango herbal tea with hibiscus and cinnamon.
It's in a glass bottle, hard plastic bottle. It was like $3.19 after tax.
Yeah, it was like $3.19.
And it's like 12, 14 ounces, so it's a good size.
It's refreshing as well, like the other one. The other one was kind of refreshing.
That's a good like something to drink, other alternative than soda, and it's tea.
Absolutely.
So that's what we're all about.
What we're all about. Yo, rock. It's what we're all about. It's what we live for. You won't shout it up. That's actually an old.
I got you.
You know what that was?
I'm not older. I'm older than you. I don't know what that is.
There's a song by Sum 41 that came out back in the day. It was actually on the Spider-Man soundtrack.
The first movie.
Yeah, the first movie. It was called "What We're All About," and it was like, dope. Like in the music video, they were like, "Rock, it's what we're all about. It's what we live for. You want to shout it out?" And they were doing like
in the movie.
No. It was like a
music video.
It was a music video, and like it had like Spider-Man like rocking out with them like on the ceiling, and they were like all like on the ceiling like dancing and stuff like that. But we're outside.
Yeah,
so, like,
we're watching the views of the beautiful hill country in Texas.
It's like raining, kind of.
It's like storming.
Yo, it's like
I think you had made the understatement of the year. It's kind of raining.
Well, it's
thunderstorming. So if you hear any noise, it's not static. It's the rain. So, what I think was the biggest story of the week this past week, the March for Lives on Saturday.
Marching for lives, not marching for dimes.
So supposedly there was like 800 different marches all across the country, especially some in some like gun-friendly states, and there was like protesters carrying.
So what is the March for Lives for?
Basically, this whole movement of like gun reform kind of peaked this past Saturday. How all those students from Parkland in Florida, they started like this movement of like, like lives matter and gun.
So it's basically just reform. It's for gun reforms.
And this was like the culmination of all their efforts, and they managed to inspire 800 different groups to do this, because it wasn't just their group in South Florida. It was 800 different groups all across the country.
Now, is this to protest the NRA specifically, or is it for like?
It's to protest a lot of laws that are currently in Congress, and to try to push for better laws and newer laws that enhance a lot of the restrictions that they want in place. But that's what it's for. to show that there needs to be better laws in Congress there needs to be better laws passed as far as restrictions on owning a gun. Not just everyone can own a gun.
Yeah,
there needs to be certain tests, certain evaluations as far as
like
mental health,
like a psychological test to see if you even fit to hold a gun,
right?
Or, own a gun.
Not just like your background check that might be outdated.
Yeah,
and so that was A. B is people of all ages. It wasn't just young. You didn't have to be young or under 30 to be a part of this March for Life.
Right.
But it was people honoring friends that had been killed because of violence. So over, I don't know the exact figure, but I believe altogether it was close to 1 million people that were a part of this past Saturday. So I thought it was very touching. It shows that the youth isn't so far gone that we, me putting myself as part of the youth, actually care about mental health, well-being of other people, and the greater good. So I think it was really cool just to see that happen. And one thing that I am looking forward to is what happens from here on out. So what happens from here on out? Right. So that's what I'm interested in seeing. So I think rallies are cool, and they were able to honor, loved ones that have fallen. But I see it as just like a rally is like an event. But what's gonna happen Monday through Friday? What are the small steps that are gonna be
where's
taken?
the actual change?
Where's the action?
That's what you.
Right. So this is like an event that happened. I want to see where like the small pieces that are gonna be building, so actual change happens. So I think it was a great start. Dude, so what's happening on TV these days, man?
TV. What I got in my DVR lately.
Well, not Netflix, on Hulu, what you got?
So Netflix, so check this out. So we got Series of Unfortunate Events, season 2.
Okay.
Coming up in, actually, Friday, which is today.
Okay.
Today. So
is it like the movie? Is it like the movie with Jim Carrey?
So it's kind of. So there was
a
movie.
Creepy like that?
Yeah, it's kind of creepy. It's kind of good. It's kind of. It takes it in a different direction, but it's.
Just
so they're
eerie.
doing all the books. Right. So books 1 through 13, and as someone who's a big fan, that was like my Harry Potter, bro.
So you read it?
Yeah, I read all of them. Actually, the only one I have not read is the last one because I just never got around to it.
So are you gonna watch the episode? If you know,
I'm probably gonna read it. I'm gonna go buy the third.
So if you hear like the 13th episode or the 13th book is turning into an episode, you're gonna read the book first.
Yeah, I gotta read the book first.
Okay.
Like that, you don't understand. Like I was raised in a Christian household.
Right.
So that means that I had specific rules.
Right.
Like,
so that was as edgy as you could get.
Yeah. Then. So that was my Harry Potter growing up.
So you couldn't read Harry Potter?
I was able to read. I could read. Like I wasn't like I was reading at a 5th grade level.
You weren't allowed to read Harry Potter.
Right. I wasn't allowed to read Harry Potter.
Wow. Because it was like witchcraft and magic.
Yeah. But like as we got older, like we realized like this is not what it's about. It's really about good versus evil.
Right.
But like anyway, back to this. It's just, it's been a big part of like children's lives, like people my age, and so it's dope seeing that like actually come onto the screen and it's a little bit more faithful to the books.
That's cool.
The movie with Jim Carrey was really good, but it only did the first 3 books, and then they didn't make anything else.
I know, and it was a big hit too.
Yeah, it was like so there was no. Everybody was wondering like what the heck, like why aren't there going to be more? So they just made the actual author of the books. Said, let's make a show.
That's super cool.
And they've been starting to make a show. Yeah, and the first season was really dope. And I read.
When did the first season come out?
First season came out last year.
Okay, so it's brand new.
2016, actually.
Oh, okay.
So 2 years
wow,
old.
Okay. So it's just as old as like that one show. This Stranger Things. Those are like the same age.
Yeah. So like around the same time.
Okay, man, they're slacking. Stranger Things has like 3 seasons already, right?
Well, yeah. Well, it's in its 2nd season. So they're kind of like
Things?
Yeah.
Oh, I thought it was in its.
The third season won't be like until like maybe next week.
Oh, okay.
Next week.
So they're like on the same page. That's cool.
Yeah,
what other episodes are you checking out?
So like we also got New Girl.
New Girl
on Fox.
Who's that girl? Who's that girl? It's just.
And that premieres April 10th. It is the last season of New Girl.
Okay.
And
what's this about?
So it's about this new girl. It's this new girl, and she breaks up with her boyfriend because she in a bad relationship.
Right.
So she moves in with these 3 guys. and she, befriends them, and it's about just their lives, it's their individual lives, their lives together as roommates, and how they grow closer. And it is so dope. As somebody who's been there, I've been there since the beginning. Mm-hmm. Like, it came out in 2010. It premiered in 2010, and it stars Zooey Deschanel as the main girl.
Right.
And I followed every. I've been there since the beginning. I was like, yo, like, I need to watch this. I'm a big fan of Zooey Deschanel. I liked her in 500 Days of Summer. And if you haven't seen that movie yet, you need to go see that movie, 500 Days of Summer. Get it from whatever, Redbox, buy it on Amazon, whatever, iTunes. If you got iTunes,
I'm gonna have you so you can tell me about all these shows.
Yeah, man. Like you gonna watch with me?
Yeah, we can watch. Wait, we should start from episode number 1.
Yeah,
have some popcorn with M&Ms.
That's what I'm saying. It's funny that you're starting from the beginning because like you get to like binge watch it.
Exactly.
Whereas I had to wait like a year.
It's dangerous.
I had to wait like a year for like all of them to come out. So like.
Do you binge watch? Are you a binge watcher?
I do. That's kind of like reason why I hadn't like I kind of wait for some shows. Some shows I do have to watch live because I'm like, oh my god, I'm a big fan. Like I'm a big fan. Like exactly. I gotta like watch it while it happens.
It's like me with This Is Us.
That's what I'm saying. Like you have to watch every episode. You gotta be there live when it happens.
Exactly. No one can anyone else. No one can know more than me.
You gotta be there for the cringe moments. You gotta be there for the cry moments.
No one can know more than me. That's why I watch it. Like no one better know more than me. You know.
I don't know. There are a lot of people that watch that show.
I know. Anyway, I'm caught up.
All right. Anyway, so New Girl, April 10th.
Check it out.
And Series of Unfortunate Events.
We promise
March
Netflix
30th.
isn't paying us or sponsoring us.
No. So like that's what we got, man. Like so it's gonna be a really emotional season. It's the last season of New Girl, and you gotta watch it. You gotta watch it, man.
Dude, so around the water cooler, I've been hearing some rumors that supposedly Queen Bee.
Man, they ain't no rumors. It's all over Twitter. It's all over Instagram.
I heard she got the taste smacked out of her.
She tastes like a burger, so someone bit her face.
Somebody bit
Beyonce's face, y'all.
I bet you she tastes like a triple meat Whataburger with bacon.
Those like really beautiful. You know those really beautiful like chocolate bars that you see like on the counter of like women's stores, those Godiva.
Right.
I was like, I feel like that's what Beyonce would taste like.
New Godiva masterpieces. Chocolate never felt so good.
Because it's like beautifully wrapped and it's all like so I bet she tastes like a Godiva chocolate bar.
That's good imagery. I agree.
But Tiffany Haddish,
she's the one that leaked it.
Yeah, she's the one that she told in the interview to GQ. Okay, She told the juicy story, right, that an unnamed actress flirting with Jay-Z in front of Beyonce at her own party. So this actress was flirting with Jay-Z in front of the Queen.
And this was recently.
And so like there was this actress, Tiffany Haddish says, there was this actress that was just there like doing the mostest. Tiffany told GQ. She bit Beyonce in the face. So Beyonce stormed.
She got it twice. She flirted with her man and bit her.
Yeah. Not only did she flirt with the man, like you don't flirt with somebody's man.
You would think Beyonce would like get the last laugh. She's Beyonce.
I don't know.
The Beehive is serious.
But she stormed away, man. She went up to Jay-Z and she was like, "Jay, come here. This B word." I can't say that because we got younger viewers in the.
Yeah, the kids listening.
We got the kids listening. We gotta be this. Snatched. So they went back to the back of the room, and they was like, "What just happened?" Beyonce's friend walked up and was like, "Can you believe this girl? She just bit Beyonce." And Tiffany Haddish was not having it. Like she was like, "Oh, I'm gonna have to bust somebody's face today."
Right.
And Beyonce was like, "No." Like,
wow, showing some humility.
Yeah, like
forgiving her enemies.
So she was like, "No, Tiffany, don't do that. Like, she's on drugs."
Hey, don't do that. We got a hitman to take care of stuff.
She ain't even drunk.
we got some people that are. This is their specialty. They take care of it for us.
She's gonna like Tonga the situation.
Whoever this woman is probably hasn't been seen since that night.
So like Tiffany was not having it, but Beyonce would not let her touch this girl. So she's like, "Nah, don't do that. She's on drugs. She ain't even drunk."
So she was like the cooler head.
Yeah.
So Tiffany was more upset than Queen Bee.
Oh yeah. Wow. Like she's like what would you do if you were in this situation?
Dude, if I was Beyonce, I would be super upset. Like let's say a guy was like flirting with my girl, then like he bit me in the face. I would like the guy would be asleep in 10 seconds.
So what happened was, so they went down the party, right? And so like I mean, it's crazy. Like how much drugs you gotta be on to bite somebody in the face?
And fuck with their man.
I mean, like that's just like.
Yeah, whoever it was gone. Like they weren't thinking straight.
I mean, whoever that actress was, that's just like. She lucky Solange wasn't there.
Oh yeah.
Solange don't play with that. Don't play that with a big sister. So. Yo, so we got something new this show. We got something for our female listeners.
This is for the ladies.
This is for the ladies.
All my single ladies.
All my ladies all around the world. Put your hands up now if you say the word. Okay, anyway, so we got something really cool for y'all because I know we're the BREW Bros, we're the BREW Brothers, like men.
But we're making room for the BREW sisters.
Yeah, that don't mean that we don't care about our BREW sisters out there. You know,
no, we're not alienating 50% of the market. We're here for you too.
Feminism for the nonsense. So like, this is what we got, guys. We got a blog. Okay, and it's called Trends by Alicia.
Straight out of Laredo, Texas.
Straight out of Laredo. Anyway, so it's a blog, okay, and the focus of this blog is fashion. Okay?
Yeah, and I was reading it earlier today, and it's a lot of good tips. I think I don't even think it's honestly just for ladies. Like if you're a guy and you want some fashion tips, you can read about patterns, about mix matching.
Yeah, like I read some of it too, and that's like, yo, like I need some stripes in my closet. Yeah, like what the heck? Like
you don't have to be wearing all black anymore. Now you got a professional.
My guru. She's my guru.
She's like a fashion guru.
So like for girls who need encouragement on how to style or who don't even know how to style, you know, they usually have a comfort zone. Like they wear the same thing. Like I wear the same thing. I wear
maybe they just wear plain colors.
I wear okay. So Babyface says that I wear nothing but Jesus tees with pants and some shoes.
Right.
But I mean, like, you know, like, I have a comfort zone too, and you know, it's to try to help them. To get out of it.
You do have that shirt that has stripes on it now.
Yeah, I know. That's what I'm saying. I was like, ooh, like I'm going up in the world.
You knocked that one out of the park. Like you nailed it before you even knew about it.
There you go. But it teaches you how to match clothes, how to style better,
and it talks about different kinds of patterns, like and how, like I honestly think that matching nowadays is like overrated. I don't think no one matches anymore. It's all about being effortlessly versatile. Meaning, if you wear black on the bottom, I think you should wear a white top because it looks better. Like you should
fashion advice from this blog and from Babyface.
Yeah, no, because
you're gonna start your own blog now?
I used to work for a clothing company, and
for real talk?
Yeah, like I did. I won't mention the name of the company, but I learned a lot.
They let him go.
Yeah, no, that was like a college job, but like once I graduated, I moved on to better things.
Oh, okay.
But since we shouted out a lot of companies, maybe I'll shout them out later. But I don't want to take the focus away from this blog.
Yeah, this blog. So not only is this a fashion blog, but it's also a business and leadership blog to encourage young entrepreneurs or small business owners to follow their dreams. So, and it's not a lifestyle blog. It's called Trends by Alicia because she heads it, but it's not a lifestyle blog. It's not about her specifically.
Not just a lifestyle blog.
Right. So like she wants to make it more of like a community thing. So it's not about Alicia per se, but a community thing. And you can find this blog through her Instagram, and you click on the link in the bio. Her Instagram name is xalicia13.
How do you spell Alicia?
That's XALICIA 13. xalicia13, and it's a new blog. So. And what's cool about this is I actually had an interview with her.
Okay.
And, you know, she said, you know, we've been talking about how, like, you know, we men can actually get some tips as well.
That's true.
But she says that she might, if it gets big enough, she might branch out to help men as well. And she plans to branch out later.
We all know you need it.
Man, I'm doing just fine. But you know why? You know why I'm doing fine? Because I'm following Trends by Alicia.
There you go. Shout out to the plug.
You know what that sound is?
Hey.
Something's brewing. We got the artist brewing. New music. All right, what you got?
Man, so about 4 years ago, I went to South by.
It's like as long as high school. 4 years
this
ago.
was like right when I was about to graduate college, like a month or two before.
Let it be known that Babyface is old.
I am old. I'm not gonna say it. Disclose my age, but I'm not 30 yet. But I'm like a few years away from that, more than a few years. But I'm more than 25.
Anyway,
but I went to South by 4 years ago. I was waiting outside this venue where one of my favorite artists was going to perform, waiting to see if this artist would show up, and so I could take a pic with them or whatever, see him do sound check. But anyways, this other artist came through and sat down right next to me on this bench right outside the venue, and I didn't know he was an artist at the time. I thought he was just like a fan or something. And he was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna be performing tonight too." And he was like, "Yeah, check me out. My name is blah 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 blah." And this dude went on like,
"Ooh, the anticipation. Who is it?"
This dude's name is Zeale. It's spelled Zeale, and he's like a mixture of rap, rock and roll, and electronica and indie. He calls it like rap indie-tronica.
So basically, what Linkin Park's been doing for the last 10 years.
This guy's like more like uppity than Linkin Park. I feel like Linkin Park always had like a downer vibe to them, kind of like a depressing. So
it's kind of more like a little bit positive.
This is like upbeat, like something you would dance to in the club, or maybe not the club, but just something to like get rowdy or mosh to. I don't know, but it's like I think to our listeners, you'll love this dude's sound. He actually had like a meeting with a bigwig, like executive out in LA a few years back, and I saw him at South by in 2015, and he told us a story, and he said that this executive was like, "No, you'll never work because you're black, and you're trying to be a rock and roll and a rapper and electronica, electronic sound all at the same time." But this dude's just been killing the game since then.
But hey, who was this guy trying to bring him down? I'm not racist, but you never make.
But the guy who told him that is black too. He's like a big wig, like music executive in LA. And I know who the guy is. I'll let you know. I'll away from the mic. But anyways, this dude's music is dope. Check him out. His name's Zeale. He has an album or an EP called Friends and Things. But if you search his name, you will find his EP. It's called Friends, FRNZ, and Things, FNGZ. But just listen to it. He has a song called Spin that's dope, and he's currently part of a rock band right now called Blasphemous USA. So check him out, Zeale. But enough about me. Who you got?
Yo, so I got this guy. His name is No Big Deal. He was actually at the South by Southwest showcase when we went.
He always wears the visor, right?
Yeah, we didn't get to see him, but like I really wanted to stay, but my feet was killing me, and I was jumping up.
He was gonna perform like at 1:30 a.m.
And like,
but he always wears the visor, right?
Yeah, I'm at a certain age too, so like I can't stay out that late because it's past my bedtime.
Exactly, you're still young, bro. I'm old and DA is young. He's
plus I gotta be back in time so I can DVR Jesus and Mero.
He's the real baby. You're the real baby, not me. I just have the baby face.
Whatever. Anyway, so the new the new artist I got his name is No Big Deal, and it's actually spelled NOBIGDYL. No Big Deal.
Dylan, right?
No Big Deal. I'm not sure.
I think that's why his name's Dylan.
It's no big deal. It's no big deal. Anyway,
Dylan.
So like, so he has he's got an album called Canopy, and what I really enjoyed
it was dope.
Two specific.
I listened to it.
I loved it. There's two specific songs. I think you really enjoy the lyrical, wordplay of the first song, Treetops, and and then the second song that I really like from there is called Purple Dinosaur. Now the reason why it's called Purple Dinosaur is because it's a song about love, and what Purple Dinosaur do we know that is all about love?
Barney.
It's got it's kind of like the single album artwork, art cover. It's got like the Barney. He's like,
really?
Like he's inside the Barney suit. Like it's dope. Like go look at this. It's kind of funny, but like it's a song about love, and it's dope. So. Go look him up. No Big Deal. Hands down, one of the best rappers I've ever heard. Lyrically and as well as content.
I don't know why, but when I first heard it, he reminded me a lot of Jay Givens. Do you get that vibe?
I mean, like, if you haven't...
I feel like his sound of that treetop sound did remind me a lot of Jay Givens.
It's really good. It's like the high more cuts on my knees. And it's like, it just goes on and on and on. Yeah. And it's like, I like the wordplay. Like, I like that. I like challenge me a little.
He's good, and he has like a kind of like a movement, like his own little group, like his own record label and group. Yeah, it's called the Tribe, Indie Tribe.
Yeah,
so that's real cool.
And there's one other song as well I want to shout out because it's produced by On Beat Music.
And
we all know who that is.
We know the song, I think.
One of the best producers in the game.
The
song is called Shakira. Let me play a little bit for you.
My shorty bad like Shakira.
Ooh.
I told her look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Don't need a license to carry. I do not let them sit near. She got a heart that's so pure. Better hope nothing occur. Better hope nothing occur. Better hope nothing occur. My shorty bad like Shakira.
Ooh.
I told her look in the mirror.
Yeah.
Don't need a license to carry. I do not let them sit near. She got a heart that's so pure. Better hope nothing occur. Better hope nothing occur. Better hope nothing occur.
Gang. My shorty bad like Shakira. I don't live in there. But the guys are beginner.
Hey.
Cause I don't like a Shakira. You know the body in the booty. You know me kind in that moody. Everybody knows the truth. Yo, that song though.
It's
like
fire.
It's so dope.
He
Like
dropped it, I remember for Cinco de Mayo, even though Shakira is like Colombian.
Yeah.
But it's a thought that counts. It's like Latino
it's
vibe,
like
holiday,
Yo, Latino.
party.
Me and Babyface and I are Latino, so shout out to all our Latinos out there. But if you white, we love you too. If you black, we love you too. If you Asian, we love you. We love everybody.
And even if you're blue, we love you too.
Yeah,
or purple.
if you're blue.
If
If I was blue, I would die. If I was blue, I would die. No, don't die because we love you.
That's a great recommendation.
Yeah,
Shout out
absolutely.
to No Big Deal.
So No Big Deal, and what was it?
Zeely.
Zeely. Zeely and No Big Deal. Go check them out, y'all.
Bam. Episode 7 in the books.
What? Episode 7.
Break it down.
Your whole life's in the hand of
Yo, thank you guys for like following us for these past 7 weeks, or like the past 7 shows actually, because we took that little 2-week hiatus.
It was like 2 months now.
You know, like we appreciate everybody listening, and you know we got something planned for episode 10.
Yeah.
It's coming up.
So watch out.
So excited, yeah.
And if you don't follow us on Instagram and Facebook, make sure you follow us. Make sure you will post about us if you love the episode. Use hashtag BREW BROS podcast.
Yeah, you might get something in return. You never know.
Never know. And we're handing out blessings. You never know. And subscribe.
Shout out, learn the blessings.
Subscribe on Apple Podcasts. If you have Apple Podcasts. If you don't, if you have Android.
Yeah, so thank you guys for
Anchor.
tuning in. So you can follow us on Twitter and Instagram. Just type in BREW BROS podcast, and you can listen to the show on Anchor and Apple Podcasts.
We out.
Just type in BREW BROS. And for all you Android users out there, because you're not left out either, we have Google Play Music. You can just type in BREW BROS. You gotta scroll up to the podcast, because it's not gonna show up on the main page.
You gotta scroll up.
You gotta scroll up, but no, it's alright. It's still there. We still love you. We still love you and accept you for as you are. So like, you just gotta scroll up to the podcast page and type in BREW BROS and subscribe. Hit that subscribe button.
We got you covered. We out.
life's in the hand of